Let's dive into 40 big ones. Good luck. Starting easy. Written for Charlie Daniels, declined, but he still played fiddle on it. Fire on the Mountain. This lead track on the Marshall Tucker Band is about dealing with heartbreak and fading love. Take the Highway. An anthem of freedom and escape, this song also shares its name with a popular truck model. Silverado. A song about a blind street musician representing the fading days of the romantic cowboy. The Last of the Singing Cowboys. A nostalgic country rock song contrasting life on the road with family, love, and the peace of the mountains. Blue Ridge Mountain Sky. This Billboard Hot 100 number 14 hit explores the conflict between commitment and the pull of personal freedom. Heard it in a love song. Song about rejecting a complicated life in favor of a quiet, wandering existence under open skies. Desert Skies. The title track from their 9th studio album centers on freedom, restlessness, and the pursuit of something new. Runnin' Like the Wind. This title track evokes chasing a dream, seeking a pot of gold, or searching for fleeting peace or success. Searching for a Rainbow. A track about long hours on the road and the grind of touring, managed only by focusing on one day at a time. 24 hours at a time. Short pause. Albums are up next. Their second album, named for its title track, blends country, blues, and jazz, and win gold. A New Life, 1974. Their third album, a double with studio and live tracks, featured Charlie Daniels as a guest on both. Where We All Belong, 1974. An album honoring the band's lost loved ones, including founding bassist Toy Caldwell. Dedicated, 1981. Southern rock meets pop in this softer album, sometimes called flat compared to the band's earlier grit. Tucker Eyes, 1982. Featuring Heard It in a Love Song, this platinum album reached number 22 on country and number 23 on pop charts. Carolina Dreams, 1977. This album's title track was adapted into a short film depicting the band as a gang of cowboys. Long Hard Ride, 1976. Featuring Dream Lover and I'll Be Loving You, this gold album reached 22 on the Billboard 200. Together Forever, 1978. Marking the end of an era for the original lineup, this album was released shortly before a major split. Greetings from South Carolina, 1983. With vocals by Doug Gray, this album affirmed the band's roots, blending southern rock with country and jazz. The Next Adventure, 2007. The final album to feature Toy Caldwell as a key original era songwriter before a major lineup shift. Just Us, 1983. A short pause before we start general trivia. This original member, a U.S. Army veteran, has remained active with the band into recent years. Doug Gray. Selling over 30 million records, how many certified platinum and gold albums has MTV garnered? 3 platinum and 7 gold. This talented member played bass, percussion, and guitar, plus provided backup vocals. Toy Caldwell. Which member played flute and saxophone, giving the band its signature sound? Jerry Eubanks. Which drummer for the Marshall Tucker Band was recognized for his jazz-influenced playing style. Paul Riddle. How could left-handed guitarist Toy Caldwell play a right-handed guitar without restringing it? He flipped it over. The Marshall Tucker Band's sense of timing was inspired by the steady rhythm of what sound? Railroad train wheels on the rails. Which founding member and guitarist penned the top 20 hit, Fire on the Mountain? George McCorkle. This Marshall Tucker Band song was famously covered by Waylon Jennings. Can't You See? Devoted fans of the Marshall Tucker Band proudly rally under what nickname? The MTB Army. Almost there. Here comes your final general round. Playing at what type of venues helped the band build a loyal fan base? College campuses. The band is named after a blind piano tuner. What surprising fact sets him apart? He had no musical skills. What live performance element allowed Marshall Tucker Band songs to expand well beyond their studio lengths? Improvisational jamming. By mixing these chords with jazz scales, MTB extended many songs into live jam sessions. Major 7th and minor 7th. After hearing their demo tape, this band asked them to open shows before they even signed a record deal. The Allman Brothers. Which former road crew member later became a touring bassist with the Marshall Tucker Band? Franklin Wilkie. Toy Caldwell, who used his thumb and not a pick when playing guitar, also played this instrument. The steel guitar. How much did the Marshall Tucker Band spend to record the demo that got them their record deal? $20 at a small local studio. This animal is featured on the classic Western-themed logo used for the band's merchandise. A bison, aka buffalo. Toy Caldwell was inducted into this Hall of Fame for his songwriting of many gold and platinum hits. South Carolina Music and Entertainment. We appreciate you joining us for this mega quiz. You can continue the fun with other quizzes in the playlist.